He's got plenty of wine and booze. Yeah, fantastic. Just say hello to a few people. Where's Disco Des? Hey! Table you on?
Fred is there.
Let's see. Hey! Let's see what it was. Let's give us an impression of Fred Astaire with Booze. Come on. Oh. Where's Chesnez? Nice one, mate. Where's Frenchy? Frenchy? Anybody who wants swimming lessons later, I got sing them through that time. Scott has loads of algae in there, loads of nets. Honestly, you love it. Fantastic. Where's my cousin Adam? There he is.
Oh,
Adam, what table are you on?
What table, man, Carly?
Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn. See? There you go. Fantastic. Steve, where are you on the top table? Sinatra. You probably think it's for you, and your singing voice and your blue eyes.
I did a movie.
Dirty Rabbit. That's a bit spoiled. Oh God, there's so many people, it's amazing. I just only have Munch. Where's Munch? Hey, there's Munch, hey!
Right, mate. Good.
How's your table? It's alright?
Roping.
Really on? What table are you on?
Court table.
That's alright. You're better. Everyone's listening to me today. Oh, I think I've done my speech. Sorry about that, everyone. Bloody hell, 42. Right, okay, so thanks very much everyone, right? So firstly I've got to say thank you to Steve, the incredible father-in-law, for giving me the honour and permission for marrying Caroline today. And the amazing words during the speech, I was a bit upset emotionally and very happy. It was just absolutely touching, so thanks very much. Now you've said how much you love me and you welcome me in the family. Next time I'm a drunken idiot, you've backed it up in public now, so you kind of just get rid of this now. You know, I guess speaking of drunken, like when we've had fancy dress parties, you know, we do lots of fancy dress, and I've always believed. Is that your process? You're not saying it. Sorry, Mark, I'm on. Right, okay. And speaking of being drunk and silly, as a family we've done lots of fancy dress parties, and I've always got the impression Steve's been trying to get a message to me with his costumes. So, not a sexy message. You know, the first one I had, he was like a gladiator, you know, like all hard and drawn, and then he was Elvis, the king of rock and roll. You know, and then he's been James Bond, you know, so like really masculine, suave, talented ultra men. And then, like, I've dressed up as, like, Carrie from the Stephen King film. Dressed up as a Somali pirate. And like, dressed up as, like, Rosa Klebb, you know, the wifey with the windmill coming out with the neck. You know. And it's like, what's that?
That was the best one.
That was the best one. But, like, so, if he was trying to give me a message, is my father-in-law, what the hell was I giving him as a message? you know, it's obviously not put him off being completely, so I'm pretty happy about that. One of my best moments, I would say, you know, not just for the last few years, but in my life, was Christmas Day when I was going to propose to Caroline a year and a half ago. I was cooking the dinner and Steve came in and he said to me, I think he'd had a few Chevys, like, but he goes, you know, you're not just a son-in-law, you're a friend. Just so simple words like that just absolutely got me heart. It was amazing. And, you know, I've never really forgot it. And, you know, we are best friends and I absolutely love you, Steve. So thanks so much. It's not normally in the guides for the groom to sort of say a lot and gush about my mother-in-law, but my mother-in-law Sandra today, she's just absolutely amazing. She's your best friend as well. When I've needed support and help for anything, she's unconditionally there. There's obviously been a situation recently with my family where I really needed her, and she just came straight away. I think he even came out of the house without makeup. You know what I mean? It was just absolutely fantastic, you know. And, you know, she tolerates me being an idiot and saying some dodgy things, you know, but I don't know what the linens are like down there. Can you see our feet? No, mate. Damn, I was going to ask for a volunteer, right? Because when I take off, our feet start going in the sky. That's a cue for me to shut up. I need to like, keep an eye on yourself in case I say anything. You're quite still at the moment. It's going to get reversed. But yeah, just both of us as far, you know, father-in-law, mother-in-law, these are just terrific and I couldn't want a better couple. And you just have to look at, you know, Caroline, not just today, but generally, and Stephen, you know, two of the most amazing people you'll ever meet. I'm not just saying that, you know, and it just shows what amazing parents you are. So hopefully, based on what you're saying, we get to the point where we're looking for tips from you, because, you know, Stephen and Caroline are just absolutely amazing. So, speaking of Stephen, you know, when me and Caroline sort of started seeing each other again, and you know, the context, the history, the recent history wasn't all that great, but Stephen's just been unconditionally trusting and lovely and warm, and he's really welcomed me in. And I just think so much of him, and so does Caroline, which is why when I proposed to Caroline, I didn't just get Steve's blessing, I got Stephen's as well. I basically went up and funding him, how you never do it? And plus I'd had a few beers in the club, we were like, I can't do it all day. I knew what I said yes to. But he's always, you know, been above and beyond for me, and he organised the stag do in Newcastle, which was absolutely tremendous. I really saw ahead for about 4 days, I think, afterwards. I don't know what he did this, but he's just really gone above and beyond for me. And I just, you know, not just joining Caroline, you know, today, it's joining Stephen and Stephen's family. I just absolutely love my new family to bits. So thanks so much, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to touch a little bit on what Steve said. You know, like all the guests here today, and there's 106 people there. Like, it's just incredible. I spoke to a few people at the beginning, and I said it was mad, and it was like an award ceremony with people I love you all going, yeah! You know, it's just really amazing. How many from Manchester? I can have a show of hands from Manchester. Bloody loads. Really loads. What about Glasgow, Edinburgh people? Aiden, you just put your hand up, very good. London, how many from London? Oh, God. Amazing. Well, you know, I was so amazed so many people said yes to coming, to be honest. And I was going to buy everybody a travel 100 mile a drink to say thanks, because it's just incredible. But when Ronnie and Sheila said we're coming from Australia, it's not made enough effort as far as if you've done 10,000 miles, you can have a drink on me. That's been cool. I'm very sorry. What's that? 12. Oh, it's only 10 size. Rules are rules, Ronnie. Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. And me and Caroline were trying to like invite everybody into the guest list. We had a few arguments and they had a bit, to be honest, didn't we? Yeah. Caroline was like, "You've got about 70% of the guest list." I said, "Well, you know, I don't know so many people, but you know, I don't think it actually is 70." And I did a bit of maths on it, and it's 69.4. I'm right, you're wrong. Argument over. I said, "What's going on? What's happened?" No, but we do really appreciate and feel like warm and rich by all of you coming, and feeling rich with so many friends is really good when you're going to be so skinned for years after doing it. So it's a good feeling, and I absolutely love it. And when we're shopping in Aldi and Poundland, remember this day when it's oh, this bread's 10 pence. Absolutely. I'm going to raise a toast for some really important people here today. So on behalf of Caroline and I'd like to thank two of our dear friends, okay, the wonderful bridesmaids for all their help and support. Alright. Caroline's been lucky to also have two henders. Well, I don't have a hender on this night. There's a hender in some things, I think, we had at times. But you know, she's had two wonderful henders, and she really appreciates all the friendships she gets from both of us. And you both look just stunning today, just absolutely incredible. And I'd just like everybody to be upstanding, please, for the bridesmaids. For the bridesmaids, please. The bridesmaids.
Carl's been drinking the red wine. She's got 2 glasses.
I know we're getting older and it's harder to sit back. You're mid-30s. I know, without trying to be too repetitive, as Steve said as well, like, you know, Carly, it's words didn't describe, even though I'm going to use words, words don't describe what you're brilliant. You know, your brilliance, your effort, your talent, your skill, your creativity. I think the staff have said to me so many times, this is the best we've ever seen a room in a venue. And I've learned something today. I've learned I'm such a softie, I can cry because of flowers, candles. I didn't realise I had that part in it, you know. But it's just what? I think that's But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Thanks for helping. And if you ever need to use any of my artistic skills, you just have to ask somewhere. Got to make a special thanks to Mr. James Shawser. Where is he? Thank you so much for making the beautiful rings. We really appreciate it. I really appreciate you now being one of my close friends as well. So thanks so much for really helping us out and doing a beautiful job with the rings. This is the first and probably only piece of jewellery I'll ever wear. So I'm a girly man in many ways. Girly man. Couldn't plan timing, I promise you. It's just natural. But just thanks so much for, you know, this is absolutely amazing. This is probably the bit where Claire's going to need to keep an eye on my face.
Can I take a marker here, guys? You're right, you've got plenty time.
That's easier. Thank you, it's done. I've not even got to make personal points either. We've got to make some acknowledgements for some people who aren't here today. And firstly, to Rob, who's sat on the Sophia Loren table. I hope you understand and appreciate the reference, you know, to, you know, your mother, Sandra's mother, who, you know, I never got to meet her, unfortunately. I heard she likes to feed people, so but young Sophia on the event table. It's a little bit of a quirky tribute to someone who's not here, so I hope you're very appreciative and enjoy the reference. Okay? And just while I'm talking to you guys, I just want to say, from me off, I've just been part of the Robsons immediately, and a bit like I was saying about Steve, and I really appreciate your trust and love and affection. Okay? So thanks so much. We're going to be playing a song in, well, you might have played it to be honest, I don't know how the playlist has gone, but we're going to be playing a song called Shall We Dance from The King and I. So the You'll Be at Table is not actually a tribute for you, by the way. No, it's a resemblance somehow. Not at the table, by the way. So, Steve's mother, Margaret, is in with us today because of her health, and The King of I is one of her favourite films. And I did sit down and watch her one day, but she was talking to us so much I didn't actually get to understand what was happening. I just saw lots of singing and dancing and things. Miming and jumping about. But again, it's another way of sort of doing a quirky tribute to someone who's not here with us today. Okay. I've got to make an acknowledgement for somebody who just couldn't come because of well-being issues, I guess, my Uncle Ricky. I've mentioned an Uncle Ricky to most of my close friends. He's basically my granddad's cousin, but he's been the most consistent and sorry, look at that. He's just
One man!
Basically, for some reason, he's just always been there for me. And I know he's not here. He would have been on the top table. And once I said you'd be on the top table if you come, he said, I'm definitely not coming. He needs attention. So he's the opposite of me. I love that man to bits, and I just wanted to say so. The special mention from me Nana. Go
on, Nana!
Yeah, Nana's probably been a savior.
You make it, so come on, come on.
Basically, like in the early years of my life, Nana just kept it together for me and Catherine. I just love that woman to bed. My grandmother was amazing as well, and I guess it's another quirky tribute. You'll probably be sick of these, but my granddad looked like Malcolm, and he loved being told. So I might have played it, but again, with my big coming up to it, we're going to be playing Bring Me Sunshine by Malcolm and Wise, and it's a great song. So that's like a tribute for me, Nana, and me granddad. Okay. There we go. That's actually really easy, me, you know, when me parents passed away, you know, I was 5 when my mum passed away, and I was 11 when my dad passed away, and it's obviously been really challenging to say the least, but you know, I get reminded by, you know, my nan and my family with how amazing my dad was. He played nearly every sport at county level. Had he not been desperate to stay in Newcastle, he would have moved away to be a doctor. And,
Come on!
like my comparison, I'm not academically motivated or talented as what he was, you know, and I'm certainly not as gifted at sport as he was.
Overdeveloped left foot.
But, you know, I think today, by, you know, marrying the most beautiful girl in the world, I think my dad would have been really, really impressed by the achievements today. He would have loved Caroline as my mum would have done. When we were doing like the table names, obviously it's everyone from like Hollywood and stuff, and I came in one day and Caroline goes, "Oh, I've got a really good idea. What we'll do is we'll have a table for your mum and dad in theme with the Hollywood people. Is there any Hollywood legends called Christine and Keith?" It's like, who are famous Keiths? And she's got check them. So it was a lovely gesture, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, Keith's not made us Hollywood yet. But yeah, just, you know, as well as marrying Caroline and Unwin parents, we're just marrying Caroline. Again, we're going to have another quirky tribute for my mum and dad, right? So I'm really lucky that I can remember when I was like 2 or 3 years old, because most people don't remember when they're really young. Back time, I can remember being with my mum and dad at home, and like Sunday nights. Sunday nights, my dad used to sit by the hi-fi, you know, with his finger on the record and stop button, you know, and recording the charts and magic and crafts and playing the games with my mum and stuff, and it's just like really happy family times, you know. And like what we're gonna do, you know, everybody knows I love music so much, and I want to do like a musical tribute to my mum and dad. Okay, we're going to be doing that later. So after we've got a band booked, we're going to do a first set. Once the set's finished, there's an interval for about 30 minutes, right? And the guy's going to announce that we're doing this sort of tribute to my mum and dad. I've really appreciated that all of you came and had a dance with us for my mum and dad. We're going to be playing songs I can remember. We're going to be playing Squeeze, Cool for Cats, Prefab Sprout, King of Rock and Roll, I love cookies in the lyrics, but the Albuquerque or something like that. And then You Can Call Me Al, which I think the video's my first ever memory, with Chevy Chase and Paul Simon and Michael Smith. So I'd like you all to join us to honour me mum and dad if you can. Okay? Finally, you big fans, I don't know how long I've been going on for. It's a champagne lost this bubble. So. The cake's gone off, I can smell it. Where's the last one? Finally, I've got a pay tribute to me, my cousin Paul, who basically, when me and Caroline started going out, I noticed on Facebook there was a friend request to Caroline from Paul. I thought, hang on, it's not met this person yet, what the hell's going on? What the hell are you on about here? This is my new girlfriend. It basically says, I just wanted to say she was fit. Because he's such a, you know, building his self-esteem, he goes, you're punching above your weight. And it was typical Paul, you know, but it's one of the things I absolutely love about him. So, you know, we're going to have a great, you know, drink and dance when he's on our later. After I've done the songs for my mum and dad, we'll be playing Bastille on day for him. So again, stay up on the dance floor, have a good dance. come on forward, because we're going to video this. And we're going to play the video. If everybody's standing up and going, come on forward. So please can you get standing and give Paul a really big really happy I've got through it. I wasn't sure if I was. Okay. I'm going to move on to something a little bit, I guess, more disgusting and horrible than that. Lucky, your best man! Everybody who was at Lucky's wedding, we know how much I think of him and love that guy. He's been the best friend, a roommate, a football teammate, he's been a bed mate. He was the last person I sleep with before Darwin. One of the best bits of advice he ever gave me was years ago. He goes, what you need to do is get a credit card now, because you can alter your credit limits. I got a credit card. After 2 months, I owed $5.5 grand. I did alter my credit limits in a way I don't know what I actually wanted. So it was good advice, he just didn't tell us how to spend responsibly. That was because we having too much fun living together going out in Manchester. And it was absolutely fantastic time. Okay. We stag doing Bilbao was, oh god, just really, really wet for people. It's fantastic. The best way I can describe the impact of it on me mentally and physically was after my hangover I went away on a Tuesday. I just it got worse as the week went on. And eventually I phoned one of my colleagues who was a nurse and she goes, you've got to get to the hospital, you get married in a week, you've got to get a check, to make sure you can walk. So I went to like a walking centre. And she goes, right, off with your trousers, which are, you know, a man likes to So I took him to, she goes, whoa, what the hell are you doing? I goes, well, I was on the stag do. She goes, we doing like high contact physical violent sport. Yeah, well actually, golf. I was on golf injuries, so I don't know what you've been doing, right? But, you know, so I went after me appointments, and then I got forced to go back to the GP on Tuesday, just last week, and he diagnosed us with a sprained ankle.
Not your left foot.
Not my left foot, yeah, my left ankle. So, your football career's gone, I know. I've got no idea how it happened. Does anybody who went to Bilbao have any clue how I sprained my ankle? You do?
I think it's when you tried raping me.
There's two things wrong with my sentence. One, you need to tell me quietly. Just love naked.
My bad. The best 2 days I've ever had, and I just really appreciate it. And just to sum up what I want to say about Graham is, if me and Graham hadn't met randomly in a club all those years ago, I don't think me and Caroline would have got married today, because I wasn't exactly the most confident of people, and I don't know if he did it deliberately or not, but he really had an influence on me, just loving myself, not physically, but just liking myself a bit better, just accepting myself, and I just want to just say, Graham was absolutely fantastic, and I love you lots, okay? You're the best man for someone who doesn't get ashamed easily. So, you know, where that goes, the other bit in your speech, I don't know, but Try, that's all I'm doing. Right, yes, I'm really glad to know it's absolutely everything with me, so thanks very much.
Put 48 minutes.
Great. I've heard a lot of lies today, basically. People have been lying about how me and Caroline met. Steve did it in public, which is shocking. I want to tell you the true account of what happened. Just hands up who went to school with me and Caroline. Okay. Just keep your hands up if you went to school with me and Caroline. Keep your hands up.
If you're not, I'm not going to spend my name right now.
I'm in Auburn, yeah? If you want, yeah, please. How they look you from day one? The truth is, Caroline was obsessed with Mark Turnbull. She stalked me around the building. She saw me first doing my shoelace one day. She wanted a bit of a Turnbull behind. I was doing really well at school. I was on the verge of going to Oxford. Working for NASA, playing for a successful football team, Barcelona Trophy. Caroline's obsession and stalking ruined my studies, ruined my life, and eventually I ended up in Manchester Polytechnic. Does anyone believe in this? Yeah? No? I want the money back, I want the money back. No, we were at school together, me and Caroline, and there was a trip for history, I think, in year 11 when I was sat in the back of the bus like a child after Leeds Medical Museum, and Caroline was sat a few rows in front, and you know, lads being lads were chatting away, right? And I can't remember the words, but what happened was, I'd said something, and Caroline was looking back, and she said something to me, I can't remember the words as I said, but it was just like, boom! Honestly, we talk about like Cupid's arrow, it was just literally, I was like, it was just like an instant, absolute love and affection and admiration for you. It was so weird. But as I'd like to sort of touch on about me, I didn't touch on it, I just said it. My mum and dad, after things like that happen to people, you don't tend to have much self-confidence and self-esteem. So when it came to, you know, talking to a beautiful woman like Caroline, just my confidence just didn't exist. And you know, like when I was trying to, you know, going back to when I was 11, I was trying all sorts of things to cope with me losing parents, to try and get self-esteem. And Catherine will probably remember. Is she gone?
She's had to pop out for 2 secs.
My darling sister. She's moved. I tried all sorts of things. I tried the Bible. I tried being a squat and got bullied. I tried being a chava. I got chinned. You know, I tried being a cash pound, and it sort of worked a bit, but I was still a squat, so it didn't really help. You know, I just tried absolutely everything to cope with my mum and dad. And, what's that? Ninja Turtles.
Yes, I remember that!
One thing I tried to do as well was I just told myself, like, you know, just when I'm older, this life's going to be brilliant. It sort of helped to sort of think like that, I guess. But just going back to like me and Caroline, caused me self-esteem issues when it came to a point where I was going to make a move on her. got to sixth form, and I engineered to sit next to her in English, and I tried all sorts of things. I didn't ask her out, but I engineered to sit next to her and make it worse for myself. Basically what happened was, there was a night in college where we all went out to the big market, classy place up the road here. And I decided, this is it, no more inactivity, I'm going to ask her out. So I plucked up for courage after a few bottles of hooch. I sort of probably minced over the cup. And I went, will you get off with me? So who thinks you said yes? Who thinks you said no? Yeah. Very good, very good. Yeah. So, you know, I felt pretty sad and stuff, and sixth form continued, and I was sat next to her a few months later, and she was seeing somebody else, and I said to her, if I'd said to you, would you like to go out for dinner? Would you like to go to cinema? Would you like to do something nice? What would you have said? And she reflected for a bit and said, I would have said, yeah. And I went, it didn't spur me confidence on, it made it worse, if anything. But anyway, off I went to Manchester. And, you know, I had a bit of practice talking to women, you know, occasionally it sort of worked if I was drunk enough or whatever. You know, but, you know, things happen. She moved on with her life, I moved on with mine. And I know it's really bad form to talk about the next during a speech, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah?
Do it though.
I'm doing it! But I don't pay about it. So, I bumped into next to Manchester, and she said to me really politely, I'm really glad we broke up, because I could be with the person I was really meant to be with now. But I didn't take any offence or nothing, because all I did was I thought of Caroline. I hadn't seen her in 8 years, but I thought of Caroline straight away. So the fact that we're here today as man and wife is just absolutely incredible. I can't believe how life turned out. I can't believe you said yes to marry me. And you just look absolutely stunning. So I'm really glad. Which I didn't want to take on, and we made us move up to Newcastle again, which I didn't want to do, but I'm really glad it happened.
So are we.
It obviously got me and Caroline back together again, and we had a few dates. We eventually had a kiss. I got molested by a pink panther on a date I got. Then he got to fight with Glenn McCrory on another date, and he said, why didn't you stop him from pinching me bum? And I was like, are you seeing him, he's massive? She thinks I'm punching my weight as well, he said. All I wanted to say was, you know, when what happened with my family happened, that I was thinking my life's going to be brilliant and perfect in the future. Just today, it's happened and it's come true. So, everybody kindly can just please be upstanding for Caroline. A toast to Caroline, a beautiful bride, please.
Beautiful bride.
I really do as well, I'm not going to lie. Everyone go over here.
Are you the only champion left standing?
Yeah.
So which champion are you?
Daniel.
Daniel. Nice to meet you, Daniel. Your sister's done an amazing job. Like, I knew
Oh, yeah,
You
sure.
missed Paul met up because obviously I've never met her before. Actually, you know, I'm like married into the family, so Paul is Mark's uncle.
Yeah.
Christine, obviously his mum, that is his sister. That's
Right.
my two kids, Saskia and Georgia. So I've kind of married into your family. And I met